Девочки, мы идем. Сейчас может немножко закружиться голова.
And you may start feeling something like more on energy fields, but like today with this special date, the energy is like really high. So it was, I guess, for a reason that we have a session exactly on this day.
I know, 11/11.
I know.
Так, все, девочки, мы в квантовом пространстве. Так, работаем на 7.
Okay, just in case if you're gonna feel like, you know, the headache, head would go round, or even sometimes like you will feel some kind of like disease or something, it's normal. So like your physical body is just like feeling it on like kind of like more grounded level, but it's normal. So just don't get scared.
В том числе, да, в том
And
числе...
it will be over after the session.
Да, в том числе, если она ничего не почувствует, как ты понимаешь, да, это для нас тоже все нормально, только в соответствии с нашим уровнем сознания мы что-то чувствуем и видим. Поэтому пусть просто доверится.
And just in case if you're not gonna feel or hear anything, that's normal too.
Так, все, сейчас я запускаю процесс сканирования.
Okay, so now they will be scanning your energy fields, and then they will give Inessa the information.
Все, что я буду видеть и слышать, это то, что нам открывает канал ее высшего я. Пусть она как бы, ну, не удивляется, просто максимально доверяется этому процессу и все.
Okay, Brittany. So if they will be start sending the information, and it may sound like really fantastic, because we're gonna be healing the first reason of your like kind of like karmic relationship. So they may show like absolute different like your past life, or like even on different planets. So whatever they're gonna be showing, just accept it like kind of like with a trust. Okay, so the pictures are kind of unfolding a little slowly. So basically what she saw from your emotional level is basically like a lot of emotion that were kind of like kind of suppressed around your throat chakra. And after that, they show her the picture where you are in a desert. So like sometimes it's directly that your past life were in a desert, but sometimes it can be like kind of like the information that they're trying to send through that. But right now it will be like slowly unfolding. So you'll get the whole picture after. Okay.
Ее знаешь как? Так, стоит.
So basically they're showing her your past life, your karmic life, and they show her from the childhood. So you're basically like around 13, 14 years living in a desert. You're in a female body. And you're like very skinny. You have long hair, like long curly hair. And now she'll tell later what will be opening up.
Да, давай.
Okay, so you're ready to listen? What is happening? They're showing her the picture later. So it's the girl. She didn't see where she's coming from, but basically it's not that she's like skinny, but like she probably wasn't eating good or wasn't eating enough. She was walking through the desert and she stepped on something and she really injured her right foot. And after that, she can see that there is a person, like there is a guy on the horse coming her way. And basically, it was the time when the Indians were kind of like fighting with the other people, right? And you were the Indian that time. So you were the Indian, girl, and you're asking him for the help. And basically, he understands that you're in trouble. And he's definitely, he's putting you on his horse and going towards some direction, but definitely not with the good purposes. Now she's gonna be watching what happened later. Okay, so the guys bringing her to it's basically like a really small town, like, you know, in the cowboy movies when they're showing that there's like only a few houses, and this is basically the town built around the miner, like the mine. So they're either like gold diggers or somebody else. So they're getting the resources, but at the same time they have kind of like I'm not even sure the name where they basically do the houses for prostitution, how they call it. So he's bringing her. How do you call it?
A brothel?
Maybe. I guess I don't know this word. So he's bringing her to this town, and she's talking with the other guy who is offering her to be one of the girls from that house, and she's not accepting the offer, and she's basically spitting in his face. And then it stops. So we can look what was like further. Okay, Brittany, listen to the story. So what happens next? So basically she's spitting in his face, and he was offering her to go and work like a prostitution, right? And she's saying that I'm either will die or kind of like gold digging or like whatever they were doing that, but I'm not gonna do that. And he's responding that I'm gonna do something better. And if you remember, like her feet was injured. So what he's doing, he's basically, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
So yes. So he's kind of like pulling with the bullet towards her feet, so makes her run, right? But instead of running, what she's doing, she's like slowly turning around, because she basically knows that she's not going to be able to run, and she's not going to be able to find another way. So she knows that she's going to die. But what happens in that moment when he's offering her that, she's basically feeling a huge emotion of kind of like disgust. So this is like the word that probably describes it the best. So she's all of the bad words that she can probably think about that man, she's doing that. So she started like not running, but she slowly walks away with her feet injured. And what he does, he basically shoot her. So she's not dying right away, so she falls down, and he's coming towards her, kind of like feeling that he, of course, like he has the power, so he's slowly coming. He turns her around with his foot, and basically like she was shot in her heart center. So he's pulling her around, and he stops on her chest. So instead of just letting her die, he basically stops on her chest and makes her feel even more painful. In that moment, what she does, she curses him. She curses him and all of his generation. And basically, this is what makes that energy imprint towards not just towards that man, but towards all men in general. And later, so basically, this is what they showed to Inessa, and now they're gonna be either healing or they will be showing something else. So to give you more information why that karmic imprint was created, and now these situations are happening in this life. So basically, that's for right now. This is the start of the story.
Okay.
Пока я могу это.
Mm-hmm. So yes, she is explaining. Basically, now she can feel what your past life was feeling, and she's saying it was really a huge emotions of feeling sorry, but basically it's more negative emotions. So it was kind of the basically blocking herself with all of that negative emotions towards the man. So towards the man in general.
Угу. Здесь кармический узел завязался. Я вижу ее, вижу этого человека, и они стоят, вот горизонтальная восьмерка, она в одном кольце, а он в другом. Здесь кармический узел. Переводи.
So yes, it was created like a karmic connection. So you and that person got connected. So basically her with her negative emotions kind of got attached on the karmic level to that person, to that man.
Okay.
Давай переводи, потом.
So yes, what she was saying, first we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be breaking up that karmic relationship. And what she was saying, it was total 4 lives, right? 4 previous lives, and it's supposed to be in one role you should be the one who will be hurting him, but it ended up that he was always the person who will be kind of treating you not the good way and killing you at the end. So we're going to be first breaking up that connection between you and him, that person, and after that it will be healing of all of 4 lives. So 3 previous lives and this lifetime. So that's what will be happening. And right now, I don't know if they're going to be showing the details or just like the kind of like what's going on, but we'll see what they will show you now. Да, вот я только хотела спросить, перевести это. So she's still saying that it kind of like feels like really hard.
Да, на уровне
So it's
сердечной
like
чакры, да, прямо,
like a poisoned kind of like heart.
прямо отравлено.
Toward, especially like towards the guy. So it's not like towards everybody, but towards the men.
That I have anger towards them?
Yes, and like she can feel the emotions, and like she said, like it's really heavy. Like you basically kind of like block, like close your heart. It was like so full with the negative emotions, so it kind of like blocking it.
То есть скажи.
So basically, all of the previous life experiences, it's basically kind of like an imprint on your energy fields. So it influences your chakra system too, and like this imprint, it kind of like a program. The program that makes, like, basically helps you to attach the person who will be again playing this program. So who will be kind of like an abuser towards you, right? So kind of like doing some violence or something else, but like repeating the previous programs. So what we will be doing now, we will be changing that scenario. They will be taking that imprint out of all of the energy fields. So this program will not going to be like repeating itself over and over.
Okay.
Feel that on your left side there is a little girl, and right now, so what is happening? If before they showed her the picture before, it was kind of like desert, gray screens around you, so it was a kind of like uncolorful life. So what will be happening right now? You will be changing your vibrations. Your conscious will be coming to the next level. And for right now, while it will be changing, and they showed her, like, it's like everything getting bright. Like there's a beautiful city, beautiful emotions. Like, and in this beautiful new area, there's a man, right? So he is in your definitely field. But what you need to do right now, you don't need to think about relationship. Because if you're going to start thinking about relationship without raising your vibration, you will attract the same person. But you need to wait some time, and say maybe like even 2 weeks or even longer. But you definitely need to start paying attention on how your life is changing, how you will be rating differently, how you will be seeing something beautiful in your days. And after that, and she said, like, you'll know that moment when you will be ready to kind of like send that impulse that you want in your life, like that man who will be like, loving you,